I figured it out. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Veronica Cherise Brown, your special in a good way, travel agent. And this, my favorite little crepe myrtles are changing with the season. They're no longer vibrant. They're getting dull and they're getting ready to hibernate for the winter. So for those of you, this is a special quick invitation for those of you who are out working today. Happy Labor Day to you. Some of you are working because you belong to the wage system. Some of us are not working because we belong to the wealth system. Some of us are working because we just want to work and we have money saved up and we just don't want to stay in the home. For those of you who have choices and options, and if you just want to travel, check my website out, www.soulvoyage.paycation.com. For those of you who are interested in taste testing the wealth system while you're working the wage system, meet me at the DoubleTree on tomorrow, Tuesday, at 4386 Shamley Dunwoody Road. This Tuesday on tomorrow, there's going to be a DoubleTree. There'll be my millionaire movement mindset. I just heard something and it got me distracted. But for those of you who are coming out to the DoubleTree on tomorrow, I have my millionaire mindset movement meeting at 5 o'clock at the DoubleTree. There is a DoubleTree on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. The CEO of our wonderful company, Traveris Global, will be in the house. Come out and meet David Manning. Shake the hand of the compensation design specialist. Come in and hobnotch with the diamonds and people that are taste testing every level of the organization. Come in, check the information out, fit in, get in where you fit in. Get your questions answered. I know my team, my leg of Elaine's team under Cornelia Brown, the Red Rose Conquerors, my leg is busting butt. My leg has been working because we want Mr. Manning to be able to put a ring on it. And how do we do that? We just empower and help and empower and help and empower and help and bring more people in. I know that my award tomorrow will go to Michael Johnson because he's been in the business 34 days and he has worked really hard. He listens to the information. He repeats what we tell him. He's a systematic. He writes the things down and he applies. And, he is no longer just talking the talk. He's walking the walk. So for those of you, if you are friends with Michael Johnson, please don't let him down. Please come out. If you are able, last week he invited 7 people to come to the meeting. And, life happened. And out of the 7 people he invited to come to the meeting, you know how many came? If you were not in the house, you were one of them that did not show. 0 came. But that didn't discourage him. So this week, he's probably going to invite 50 people because, we want him to have 10 people in that seat. Hope you're one of them. I am Veronica Cherise Brown. If you like this message, if you want to know what I'm talking about, if you want to really know the difference between the wage system and the wealth system, take a calculated risk. Clear your calendar, and let me see you in the house at the DoubleTree Hotel, 4386 Shamley Dunwoody Road at the DoubleTree Hotel. And I'm out here in my favorite spot. We can see that the weather's changing. We can see that my beautiful myrtle crepes or crepe myrtles or whatever they call them are changing colors because they are so vibrant when they first come. But now they're getting ready for the transition for the fall. So they're spare. There are not many on the trees and they're changing colors. So this is a beautiful thing because I get to come in my spot and stand out here and I get to celebrate when they're vibrant and I get to come out when they're about to go in because, see, that's how life is. The seasons change and nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. So, Savita girl, how you doing? She's out there. She's out there working hard. Savita did that media blitz that Elaine taught her how to do, and she found a friend in Kansas City. So I want to say hey to Miss Ivy. I want you to hurry up and join the team because we got some people. We want people. This is a global explosion. This is a global explosion. So guys, wherever you are, tap into us because, see, we're having fun on this job, this adventure that we're doing. And for some call it a job, but for me, this is the best thing I ever did and the easiest thing I ever did. All I got to do is talk to people, talk to you, talk to your friends. If you don't want to travel, give me a referral. There's somebody in your life that wants to travel. There's somebody in your life that needs a tax break. There's somebody in your life that's sick and tired of not having enough money before the money runs out. And I heard this. Somebody said it. I can't tell you who the person is who said it, but I think it was Miss Massey, and who was our regional diamond. She says, aren't you sick and tired of borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, and all the disciples show up at the same time? Life happens. So see, we want to get in a position that we just have an abundance so that we can take care of anything. Like just before I came out and made this video, I had made a commitment to my organization. I was going to help pay their rent. I got to pay my rent. I'm helping people do their thing. So I got all these little envelopes, because there used to be a time when I made a lot of money and I never, ever had to put money in the envelope. Whatever the check was, I just paid it. And see, I'm working to get back there, because see, I love spending money and helping people. I love watching your face when I bless you with $20. I love watching your face when we go somewhere and you be like, I be looking on your face and you be like, I can see the brains turning. I can see you wanting something, because I've been places before when I didn't have any money. I'd be hungry, and then when we go and people will be eating and I could just taste and smell the food and my stomach will be growling, and I remember holding it real tight and said, please don't growl, please don't growl. And you know what? It never paid attention. It just growled. I'd be so embarrassed. So I remember those days. I wish those days are ever gone for everybody. But if that day for you is still here, and somebody is missing a meal, if there's somebody that that wants to be a blessing to someone else, if there's someone out there that that they could benefit from a trip, they could benefit from STI, if they could benefit for some soft skills so they can build up their resume, if there's somebody some church that that is struggling because people are not paying their tithes, not because they don't want to. They're not paying their tithes because they don't have enough money. And I was in a church one time, and a pastor said when he was passing the plate, he had passed the plate about 5 times. He's passing the plate again in the church, and he said, if you don't have money to go, look to your neighbor and say, neighbor, give me some money. I thought that was the worst thing I ever heard. And guess what, guys? I never went back to that church, because I thought that was disrespectful to the people, and the people who had come into the church, and you don't know what's in that person's pocket. And when the pastor tells you to look to your neighbor and ask that neighbor to help you put some money in the envelope, that's not church for me. I don't have anything against the church, but that wasn't a church for me. That did something to my very soul that very day. And I got on my knees and I said, Lord, please, please let me help people that can stand up on their own, to can have their own money. And let me be in an organization that does not bleed the people that have things. I'm very passionate about that. I think that if you want to be a blessing to others, you should be a blessing to others. And no one should tell you to look to your neighbor and to help you be a blessing to others. If I'm touching on some toes, ouch, I'm sorry. But right now, I asked God to put the words in my mouth, and check this out. I didn't ask for that. I didn't even know he was going to tell me to talk about that. But he tells me to talk about it, and I talk about it. Hello, Miss Fatima Collins. Thank you so much for being in my daughter's life and helping her see that there are adults around here that love her just because of who she is. And thank you for supporting my granddaughter. I haven't seen her for a month, but I know they're in good hands, because when my daughter needs something, she knows my address and she'll come here. Thank you so much, Velvet McKinney. I want to be like her, because she made a testimony the other day, and she said she didn't have any children, but she has an award for being the favorite, the best aunt, because she just takes her nieces everywhere. And see, we want to be like that. We want to be able to take people on this trip, because we're having an amazing journey. We're exploring things and we're seeing things, and we want to test everything that's out there. And God made this beautiful world. And as our saying goes, it's an amazing world and you should see it. It's a beautiful world and you should see it. Whatever the case may be. I'm talking fast because I got to do something real quick. And see, you need to speed up your metabolism. If you're just kind of laying around and letting life happen, John C. Maxwell says, make every day count. Get up off that couch and do something. Make a phone call. Call somebody. Invite somebody to the meeting. If you have a car and your car rolls, pick up somebody. You know, people, if each one reach ones, this world will be a better place. And having said that, I'm out of time, my own time, because I'm thirsty. I'll talk to you later, and I hope to fill up every seat in the house on tomorrow. Come at the DoubleTree Hotel, 4386 Shamley Dunwoody Road. Let me say that again. The DoubleTree Hotel, Shamley Dunwoody Road, 4386 Shamley Dunwoody Road. You know, those are tongue twisters. And 5 o'clock, I meet those who are interested in my team of being of enhancing and retraining the brain. Those who are interested in understanding the top 10 distinctions between the millionaire mindset and the middle class mindset. Those that are interested will be in the house at 5 o'clock, and we'll be sitting down and we'll be putting our hands together, putting our heads together, trying to figure out how we're going to run the play, trying to figure out who it is that we can empower, trying to change lives. We got some people that have some huge Christmas lists, and we got to show them how to make the money to get those gifts that they want to get. We got some people that are taking care of their parents, and they want to have some money so that their parents can have a good season. So we got to help and show them how to do that. We have some people that really, they want to see their bank accounts increase, because when they came into 2017, they said it was a new year and they didn't want to go out like they came in. So this is September. So we got September, October, November. We got 4 months to make it happen. And how are we going to make it happen? Every day. Every day we'll be intentional. Every day we will talk to somebody. Every day we'll invite somebody. Every day we'll pique somebody's interest. Every day we're going to do something to change the status quo. How'd you like to change your address? How'd you like to change your situation? How'd you like to change your bank account? It's all possible. Just understand, trust and believe God. Take a calculated risk. Clear your calendars. Come in the house on tomorrow as a DoubleTree. Be ready and in your seat. Take the information and be able to activate the information. And see, final words. Don't hate, participate. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I have no idea. Guys, you know I have no idea.